Another just a pray to God and in his heart he found forgiveness.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On first down, Fields. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Fields, his throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Ford. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Here's Hurts to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Try. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Peterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
First down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count, if you're 4-4 at the midway point, Let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Meanwhile, Fields throws taken in by Waddle. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and goal, Fields. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Fields. They'll check this down to Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Again, it's Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half. But that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think you got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Play action. Here's Hurts. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. Back to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw here. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, Hurts escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Fields. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
15 more yards. That's another
throwing again is Fields. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Dawson Knox, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Running for it, here's Peterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing is Hurts. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 38, Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Fields on first down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Fields. Flushed out right. Open net is Waddle, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Move. 3 down, 3 down. 24 is the mic. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Back to throw, Fields. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10. Fields again. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
13 yards on 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. The quick slant caught. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? A shotgun snap. Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, it's Hurts. And now here's another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Going right back to Fant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the 36, Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. the practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
24's the mic. We got it. 24's the mic.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.